Yeah. What's going down? It's your boy AG the Dad with Shit Talking Sundays fitness tip of the week. Now we're gonna just jump right in because you're here. I know you don't want your time wasted, so we're gonna just bring the beast on right now. Uh, I hear him in the back getting unchained, so he come in here and give you the proper stuff. What's up, B?
Hey, what's up, AG? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing better, man. I'm day three in the gym,
Okay.
consistently. Sore, you know, legs hurt, chest hurt, arms hurt. Tomorrow is legs again. So yeah,
That sounds
uh,
about right.
yeah.
Good to
I
hear
thought
that.
yeah. Anybody out there, once you get half a century or so, I strongly suggest incorporating legs. I cannot stress that enough. Don't worry about your chest workout as much anymore because I know as men we want to work out on our chest every opportunity we get. But I'm thinking that it's probably better at our age if we want to keep functioning properly, do legs. Hey, I've noticed that now that I've been doing legs, everything is starting to have a lot more energy again. So with that being said, I'm gonna turn it over to you. Do your thing. Let everybody, get some of this good knowledge, because I'm curious to know who everybody's supporting cast is. Like you said, topic of the show. Who is
Yeah,
the
man, I
top five?
appreciate that, and I'm glad you are able to get back into the groove, get back into the grind with uh, taking care of your fitness journey, getting back on that. It's a setback. It's just a setback is set up for a comeback. So good to hear that. Good to hear that it's working out for you. Um, Again, thank you for everybody that's came on that's on now. Everyone that came on after for the follow. Um, if you have not done this, of course, as of yet, please make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, share. This is a interactive show. We It's a show for you, the listeners, to help you to get started on your fitness journey or continue on your fitness journey or take it to the next level. So this is something to help enhance your knowledge and your health and wellness. So of course, if you are able to also, please to help spread this great word to donate to the program because the more we're able to collect and donate, put funds into this program, the more we are able to reach out and research, and the more we are able to connect with more people. You know, one of my goals is to inspire many. So one of the great things and the awesome, more than great, this one of the awesome things about internet is that you are able to reach people. They are not just in your inner circle. They're not just in your neighborhood or your city or even your state. You can reach people anywhere and everywhere that, as long as they have this connection. So it is a great avenue to be able to be on the platform and to reach out to those. But of course, the more that we contribute to the show, the more we're able to push the brand, push the product, and to reach more and teach more. So thank you again for everybody uh, for participation in any form, shape, or fashion. Main thing, of course, is to, like I said, to subscribe and follow because that's how you get connected. And the main thing is about you getting connected because we say, as I always say, change begins with you. So once you do that, then we can start the outreach and branching out. But main thing is to focus on you. Like I said, it's all about me in 2023. So make sure that you do that. Of course, I am a fitness professional. For those that don't know, I haven't been following. So if you have any questions, if you have inquiries, if you want a free consultation, you can reach us at teamfitnessmajor.com. That's the website. You go on there and do the contact us tab, and that will allow you to send us a brief question that you may have or a comment, and we can reach back out to you and maybe answer your question or questions. If you want to go forward to get more in-depth knowledge or more in-depth information, or maybe even get started on the program with us, you must go on and do the new client survey on there, and then that will ask you a list of questions. You just answer those questions to the best of your abilities, and we can go over that for free and see if we have something that we can offer you to help you to become a healthier, better you. Of course, the phone number is 916 410 1950. Please connect also on the socials, all the social sites, the Facebook, the Twitter, the Instagram. First month, y'all.
Uh-oh.
We just made it to the first 30, right? Or
Hey,
31, and
I
since
think
it's
we lost
January,
connection with you for a second.
and
You going in and
we
out.
on our journey. Where are we at? Where are you at with yourself? Have you started in the gym and went through all the battle royal of trying to get to the next piece of equipment, um, and get to the next machine, or get the next or get the set of dumbbells that you've been waiting for 30 minutes. And I know for AG, just getting back in the gym is like, what the hell? Like all these people that weren't here last time I was here. So, but are you on the journey now? Have you started? So if you started January 1 or January 2nd, most people aren't going to start January 1. Let's just be real about it. People are, recovering from hanging out or coming back from vacations or whatever. Either way, whether you started in January 2nd, 3rd, 4th, or 5th, whichever way, even if you started on the 7th, if you committed for the rest of January, you should be in the stage and the level of being consistent and creating that habit. Because as they say, it takes 21 days to create a habit, 3 weeks. So even if you started at the end of the first week of January, you should be at that formula, that stage now, where your body should feel a little different. It may not show in your results. It may not show on your scale. It might not even show in your measurements. Usually it does, but if nothing else, it should show in your stamina, in your recovery time, in your strength, in your endurance, in your ability um, to get familiar with the motions and the positioning of exercises. So you should be at that stage to where now we can start to grow. Like I tell my clients, that first package, at least first package is a minimum of 8 sessions. So that's a month. At the end of that first package, your body should be familiar with the exercise movements, with the exercise positioning, with how to line up on the machine or with dumbbells or whatever exercise you're doing. You should be lined up with that. Your body should be familiar, which means one of the great things about that, your body becomes more efficient, and or also your body will start to get in the proper alignment, and you can start working the muscles that you are supposed to be working during an exercise. Which is a big thing because there's a lot of people that line up and do improper form, and they're working muscles that should most of the time just be the helper, the assisted muscles, or they're working muscles that shouldn't even be in the equation for this particular exercise. So this is a great time to really look back and see, okay, what little increment progress have I made? You should have made something. If not, of course, you can call me up. I gave you the information. Or you can call up AG. You can call the show. That's what we're here for. You call the show and say, hey, I did my first month. This is what I've been doing. This is how I've done it, how long I've done it. This is what has happened so far in that time frame. Am I on the right path? Or I don't feel I'm on the right path. Or do you have any suggestions? Or how can you help me? This is that time, because big reason why a lot of people stop come April, May, June, is because they start off and they don't do self checks. You have to self check because if you're not self checking, how you know what's working and what's not working? That's how you do it. You do evaluations. That's why a lot of companies, if you work for an employer, a lot of them will have a rounding once a month or a one-on-one or coaching. Hey, this is what's been going on this month. This is what's worked. This is what hasn't worked. And then your boss, your supervisor will talk to you about, okay, well, give you some advice, give you some coaching, give you some motivation, let you know what their observations were. That's the same approach you need to take with this fitness journey. You need to do self checks, especially if you're new, if you haven't done it for a long time. Um, you know, if you're doing this on your own, it is so important to do that. Which brings us to tonight's show. I know that was a long winded loop around to get to the show itself, the topic, but who is in your support system? They say that the five people that you interact with, confide in, or hang out with, or sleep with, or go clubbing with, talk to on the phone, go for walks with, whatever. The five people that you are most surrounded by, you're somewhere in that equation. That's where you sit. So, in saying that, your homework is to look at the five people, or if it's not five, it's three people that you are around the most. What are they like? Are they, if you're starting a fitness journey now, just starting new or starting over, um, are these people health conscious? Meaning, do they understand health, how health works, the importance of health, how to apply healthy habits and healthy lifestyle? Do they exercise? Obviously part of that. Do they exercise? What is their nutritional habits? How do they eat? Are they fast food eaters? Are they junk food eaters? Are they late night snackers? Do they eat healthy? Do they eat healthy some of the time, most of the time, all the time? None of the time. What do they do? Do they do activities? Walks, take dance classes, um, swimming, hiking. What are their activity levels? And then you look at yourself and see if they do that, where are you in that equation? If they don't do that, are you in that equation? I'm not saying I'm not saying that you can't hang out with your friends or your family or your loved ones or your bae, your boo, whatever. I'm saying that if those people don't fit in that criteria, the healthy lifestyle, the healthy, practicing healthy habits, exercise, fitness, activity, nutrition, proper nutrition, if they're not doing these things, then and that's why it's so important to start now, at the beginning. This is the time to branch out. I say meet new friends. I know it's a little hard. Some things that people are still hesitant about going out and going to places. But if you're going to the gym, this is a great time for that because more than likely there's going to be people in there that are new to the gym, just starting over in the gym, been going to the gym, on and off in the gym. But maybe you might find a connection with somebody. Maybe their testimony or their story lines up with yours. Maybe you can you take some from that they have experienced or are experiencing right now. Make a connection. Maybe that'd be one, two, maybe three people that you might find just in the gym alone. Maybe going and talking to your colleagues, your coworkers. Maybe you know this person that you work with that every day at lunch, Monday through Friday, they go for a walk on their lunch break. Or they go up and down the flights of stairs in the building. Or if you have a little gym in your at your facility, at your job site. They go there and they work out at lunch, or they go after work, or they come earlier before work and they work out and they shower and start their day, they work day. Reach out to that person, start talking to them, or maybe at lunchtime you go in the cafeteria, you go wherever you guys have your gatherings, your lunch, outside, wherever, and you see them with a salad and some or some vegetables, and you see them with some lean meats, or you see them drinking a protein shake, or in the morning you see them drinking their tea, or you see them drinking their apple cider vinegar. Find a connection. The two places right there. Maybe you have some activities at your church. You know, maybe you have we used to have like a walking Wednesdays at our church, or you have a health and wellness committee at your church. I was, I'm just naming places that you already attend, that you're already in that atmosphere. For that's a great start because you might already know them or at least have seen them, you know, day in and day out. So it could be, you know, feel more comfortable, you can feel more safe. Um, you have a bit of a knowledge about the person. You at least know their name. So, and if you don't, that's even better. That's good too because then that way that's be a good way to introduce it. Hey, you know, I'm I'm Vince and I'm new to this workout journey. You know, I haven't worked out in a really long time. I suffered an injury about 3 years ago, and ever since then it's been really inconsistent, mostly off than on. And you know, the last 18 months I really haven't done nothing. I see you. I see you going for your walks at lunch, or I see you always eating something health conscious. Say, hey, can I chat with you? Or maybe can I walk with you on your lunch break? Is that okay with you? You know, whatever. Or a person at your church, like, hey, you know, I know that you work with the health ministry. You know, I really need some tips. I need some guidance on this. Can you assist me? So on and so forth. Or you're at the gym. Hey, you know, I seen you over here. You know, I really see this workout you're doing. What does that work on? You know, because it looks like it works on the area that I want to build, or I want to shed, or I want to help develop. You know, what does that do? You know, maybe you can show me how to do that, or maybe I can work out with you one day, or you know, or stuff like that. You know, like I said, classes are really good because a lot of gyms have classes. That's a great way to have some accountability and a group atmosphere. You don't have to think much. You just have to follow instructions. So you don't have to
Yeah,
really worry about what am I supposed to do, how am I supposed to do it. There's somebody right there telling you what to do and how to do it. All you gotta do is follow.
you
So
know,
there are so many things and so many ways that you can really push out, get out there and push and find that group. Um, you know, maybe you are in a fitness group online, or you know, on your Facebook or your Instagram, or maybe you bought onto a program like our program. We have a online app. You can do it from your Android, iPhone, computer. It's very interactive and it's accessible in any smart technology. And you know, you could have might have there's groups in ours. It's like if you but you may have an app that you use, maybe some groups in there and maybe some challenges on there. But you know, at least I could say for sure for the app that we have, there's groups on there. There's different challenges you can take, like step challenges, calorie burning challenges, push up challenges, plank, squat challenges, step challenge, you know, steps challenge, all these different challenges that you can do. In that same circle, again, there's going to be a lot of people. Now, this is people that are going to be less familiar with a lot of times because, again, this is online. So we already talked about the interaction with people that you might have already come across and know or have been around one way or the other. But again, if that fails, you still have that option to be online and join a fitness group, an activity group. I mean, there's so many groups. There's so many different groups out there now. There's groups for people over 40. There's groups for women. There's groups for men. There's groups for people plus 200 pounds. There's people for people that want to put on weight. There's groups for 60 plus people. There's groups for everybody. Groups for mommy and me. All these different. I mean, there's hundreds of groups. We groups to name, but there's I absolutely guarantee you, there is a group for you. There's a group for someone like you, someone that fits in your category, that fits in your comfort zone. So you're not leveling up to, if you're a person that's only working out for 2 months, obviously you don't want to be in a CrossFit group, or you don't want to be in a strongman group, or you don't want to be in a hyper intense training group, because you're not at that level yet, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But there's groups for you, and then you can always level up. But it is so important to have that cast. And again, those five I mentioned in the very beginning, it does not mean that you can't associate with them. It does not mean that you have to cut them off. Doesn't mean you have to cut them all the way off. Cut them out your life. Doesn't mean you have to dump them. Doesn't mean you have to kick people out, or you have to move out. It doesn't mean any of that. It just means that you need some of those people that, because you're in a group a lot of times for a lot of reasons, because you guys have commonality, so your interests you guys have similar interests, or you guys just get along, or maybe you guys was in a fraternity or sorority or a group or something like that. But you're also around people because you're also in groups of your people that you're around. It's people that you inspire to have similar success, or you guys have similar goals. You guys have similar aspirations. So you're around these people also because they're people that are trying to go places you want to go. So you have to think of it like that. Because obviously, if your goal is to have a fit and health lifestyle, then finding people that are like-minded like that is only going to encourage you. It's only going to inspire and motivate you. It's only going to keep you going, because you're going to need people like that. And it's good to have people that are on your level, maybe some people slightly below your level, and some people above your level. It's really good to be in the middle, because in the middle, it can, all the things I just mentioned can happen for you personally. You have people on your level that are that maybe you might be a little bit competitive. Maybe you was a athlete in high school, so now in their competition, like, okay, well, they're on my level, so my goal, I want to be a little bit high. I want to get a little bit higher than them. I want to build a little more than them. But then you also have those people that are under you, like, okay, I can help pick them up, and they can see me and they can get inspired by me, which is going to keep me motivated. At least that's how it works for me. When I see people, whether they're on my level or they're on a lower level, and seeing them work hard, seeing them bust their butt, like, I love it because it inspires me. It makes me hungry, it keeps me striving, because I look at that and be like, well, if they're pushing through and they are not near my level, then I have no excuses. But it's also great to have people higher than you, because again, the bar is set. So like, okay, how am I going to reach them? You can take yourself mentally and challenge yourself. And again, you maybe that have that competitive nature in you, which all people do. Just some people have it more than others. Some people need it to be unlocked, and that's a great way to unlock it. But also, those people that are above you, some of them may have been where you were or worse. Now you have some people to confide in, some people to get some knowledge from. They can share their testimony with you, and then you can get on, and now a little bit of the roadmap. It's kind of like with your children. The one of the main goals for a parent, or I'm speaking for myself, is to give them some of the education and some of the knowledge that I have, some of the mistakes I've made, some of the reasons I made those mistakes. How did I correct them? Some of the lessons that I've learned that I benefited from that I didn't have to make a mistake on, so that they don't have to make mistakes. You want them to avoid some of that rough terrain, so that so that they can get there to where you are and even higher. Well, the same thing would apply in this fitness journey. If you're with people that are a little higher than you, whether it's friends, family, or again, if you hire a trainer, they can give you the knowledge, they can give you the tips to help you to go a little bit higher, a little bit above, a little bit beyond where you are now, and help you to avoid having to buy this miracle supplement that you see on TV that says this works in 30 days guaranteed, or this waist trainer that you have and it's going to help you to shed and tone and shrimp your waistline 2 inches in 2 weeks, or your or this diet that's guaranteed to help you lose 20 pounds in 30 days, or this workout that is guaranteed to increase your bench by 150 pounds in the first month. Whatever it is, it's that guidance, it's that knowledge to help you to avoid the mistakes, the headaches, that banging your head against the wall, the spending more money, to to making sacrifices that aren't necessary, to avoid any obstacles from a health standpoint, maybe a physical setback from getting sick or getting injured, um, putting you on the shelf. It's this all those things that should be in that circle. So it is so important to get in that circle, to find that circle of friends that you can talk to, and you can come together and common ground, and to help keep you accountable, keep you motivated, keep you humble along this journey, and then help you take you beyond the level that you're at now, or even the level that you might have thought that I wouldn't be able to reach. So those are a few different ways, of course, and of course those are all the interactive type connections that you will make. That person to person connection. Then of course there's YouTube videos. I say that kind of skeptically because you have to be careful with the people that you see. There was a time where I could say that and not even have to put the disclaimer out, because there will be some hacks out there. There'll be some people that are just YouTube sensations or influencers that really don't know the body and don't know fitness. There are a lot, and I mean a lot. I That's actually what got me started to do my Instagram and my Facebook live posts. I need to do it on my YouTube too. I'm gonna start pushing that together. But that's what got me inspired to start doing that, to kind of educate people on what is out there and what's being said, and trying to say, well, this is accurate, or this has I don't know about this is for not for everybody, or this has some a little shaky ground, or this is just absolutely wrong. Whatever the case is, because there are so many people out there, and however they get them, whether they buy followers or subscribers, or they're just likable, or they're selling sex as or sexy as a advertisement, but not really the knowledge, that are out there that are saying things that are totally, I mean, absolutely incorrect. That have no, that I don't even know how. Like I've researched some people after I've heard them say stuff like, "Hey, what are your credentials?" And it'd be funny, so funny to find if you look on their pages, or their groups, or you look at their website, they don't even have like a certification. Like they're not posted. And as for me, as a trainer, I'm looking at that and saying, okay, how are you talking about being a fitness professional or an expert, and you don't even have whatever your background is, your credentials? For me, that's like coming into a doctor's office and sitting down in their office, their personal office, and not seeing anything showing their credentials as a MD, not even having their certificate. You know, that's like me going out there and going to a mechanic shop and they don't even have the stuff saying that they are certified. That sends up a flag to me because I know for myself from going to school, I know that those degrees aren't cheap and I know that they require work. And for me as a professional, I don't want to be even lumped into the category of those people that are they just influencers? Are they these people that like to work out? Or are they actual fitness professionals? So for me, I want people to understand and know what I am and what background I have, what I bring to the table, because I feel it's very important for you to understand. And now, most people don't understand what a lot of those certifications mean, but I think it's important to understand for for you to see the person that you're dealing with and what they have to bring to the table. And I still get that question from time to time, and it's a great question when people ask me when they're looking for a trainer, like, so have you worked with people like me before, or what type of people have you worked with before? You know, I think that's important. That's a great, valid question because if I'm a person that only works with bodybuilders, people trying to get really buff and ripped and shredded and and then I have a person that's recovering from knee surgery, or somebody that has a hip replacement, or has a bulging disc. If I don't have experience with that and I don't have the knowledge to train that, I'm just training people like I'm training bodybuilders. That's gonna be a problem. That's an injury waiting to happen, or a setback. That's not good. So I appreciate those that ask those questions because if you don't ask those questions, and again, if you don't have those credentials to present, then you're putting yourself and you're putting the person at a disservice. So let's see. Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, trying to be. I'm just trying to separate the no the differences, separate the people that are for professionals as opposed to those that just work out or just have a lot of fan base and followers and look good. But but in saying that, I'm off of that for now. In saying that, you looking at some people, their YouTube videos or their Instagram, watching those videos, watching those to inspire you. I was telling a client today that when I was heavy into it and competing, I would look at bodybuilders that I compete. Some I don't even look at the ones I look at some that I that I don't really have aspirations to look like them. A lot of them were natural, but their work ethic, irregardless of what they took, their work ethic, their workouts were intense. Or they had good workouts. Or they had body parts that I wanted to develop more. And it was just motivation to see them working really hard, and that was a good motivator for me. Um, or I even would look at some people that before I got my pro card that were pros, natural, in the associations I was in, and I was like, man, yeah, I want to share the stage with them, and I was seeing how they do it and seeing how they looked, so I can build my physique, to go up against theirs on stage one day. So, and that was the motivation again. That was the motivation for me. So, there's different ways to find motivation. You just have to do it, and you have to just find your niche, find your groove, what works for you, what is going to help you to get and keep motivated. Um, and that's just, and again, these are all just external stuff. So videos, and pictures of people that they take, following people that may look, may have started out like you, or may have a similar body type to you, or may be on a higher level that you're trying to reach. Now, again, what I was saying too is that you want to find somebody, if you're looking at people's pictures and videos, that you might, try to look at people that can compare yourself to people that have a similar body type to you. So I say this. So like if you are a person with a build like, and I'm not trying to throw shade on none of them. I promise you. I'm just trying to think of celebrities that people know. If you have a body type like Lizzo or like Precious, you're not going to get a physique like Angela Bassett or a physique like Regina King because the body types don't even line up. And vice versa. If you got a body type like, I don't even know her real name honestly, the whole time, Shuri on Black Panther, or if you have a body type like Gil Gadot, right? You're not going to get a body type. You're not going to build a body like Serena Williams because the body types aren't even comparable. So finding people that have that comparable body, um, to kind of get a glimpse of what it might look like when you get it together, when you get it rolling, would be great and really helpful to make sure that you um, get on a course that's realistic. Because one thing we talk about too is collecting smart goals, realistic goals that's going to be realistic and smart and obtainable, and timely for you, right? And of course, manageable. I took the SMART and I acronymed it all in the wrong order, but that's fine. I wasn't planning on giving the breakdown of the acronym, but I did it. So SMART, manageable, or SMART, measurable, obtainable, realistic, and timely. SMART. So, finding that circle is going to be so important because again, I always say there's going to be peaks and valleys along your journey. There's peaks and valleys. There's going to be days you don't feel it. You don't feel like it. But having that support group or having somebody you can call up or confide in, be like, hey sis, I need some encouragement today. I'm not feeling it today at all. Hey bruh, man, and man, I really, I have a earned meal on Friday that I can get. Um, but man, I don't, I'm feeling weak right now, man. I'm feeling like going to get something bad right now to eat right now. I had a little bit of stressful day. I'm tired. I don't really feel like preparing this healthy meal. I just want to go grab some from the drive-through. Having those people that you can just buzz up or even text in the group if you're in a group, like I said, hey everybody, what do you guys do on those days that you feeling off? And people will respond to that. Or hey, um, when you're feeling this, what do you do? Or sometimes just posting, like I said, like, so I have, I started this month today, um, a challenge, a 30-day challenge, well, 28-day challenge because it's 4 weeks, 28 days in February. But for February, to post, um, and you can post it on my Facebook account, facebook.com/fitnessmajor. You can also you can also post it if you're part of Team Fitness Major and you have the app. I talked about the group. You can post it in the group daily. I want you to post it in the group daily, whichever group daily, either your total steps that you've taken for that day, and you can do it the next morning, of course. The total calories that you burned in that day, or both the calories and the steps. I just post my watch. I post what's on my watch. It shows my steps. It shows calories burned. It shows activity time, and it shows something else. I don't remember. But it shows that on my watch. So I just screenshot it and I just posted onto my page and I posted onto my Instagram. and I post it onto the in the portal for my app for the group for the app my group chat. So starting today, it's a 30-day challenge. So anybody that is interested in doing the 30-day challenge, I am going to offer this for this month. I'm going to offer half off for the to join the portal. So it's regular $20. It's going to be $10 for this month. So you can join the portal for this month for $10, and you can post into you can follow the group in there, and you can post your thing on there for the challenge. So reach out, tell your friends, tell your family, anybody that's interested for $10 for the whole month. You can join the portal, and not just for the posting your numbers. Of course, I mean, why would you want to just pay to do that? But you can have access to the portal. So the workouts that's in the portal, um, any workouts that are already on there, you have access to do. You can put them onto your fitness calendar for that day and do the workouts at the gym, at home, outside, in the office. There's workouts. There's hundreds of different workouts that you can pick from. So I'm giving that offer out for this month. So anybody that is interested, please reach out. You got to reach out because you have to reach out to me because we have to set up your payment and we have to send you the link for you to download and sign into that portal. So reach out, teamfitnessmajor.com. You can call or text 916 410 1950. And again, reach out, and if you're interested, please come on and um, get the party started for the step challenge, the calorie challenge, and to have access to the portal. And yeah, that's pretty much it for tonight. Again, I hope everyone took some of these words in and are able to apply them, and hopefully you can go out, shake a hand, meet a friend, and keep your progress going. Remember, change begins with you, but it doesn't mean that you can't get help and assistance and have some accountability partners that help and guide and push you along the way.
Absolutely. Man, when I was listening, going to the gym, when you go to the gym, if if you go from
AG, you
is it
there?
yeah, you can't hear me? Are you guys not hearing me?
It looks
Yeah.
like AG's indisposed at the time. But again, so thank you for everybody. Um, please remember to like, subscribe, comment, share. Again, reach out teamfitnessmajor.com or contact 916 410 1950 for you to set up for the challenge in the portal. You can also post into my facebook.com account at Fitness Major, my Instagram at Team Fitness Major. Change begins with you. But you have to take that step. I appreciate you. Wish you nothing but the best. And if we can help, please come see us. Vince the Beast, signing out for Shit Talking Sundays, Fitness Tip of the Week with your boy AG the Dad. And we out.
We out. Peace out, y'all. Peace.